Guys, my name's Chen. Welcome to Sports Mode, or should I say, the sequel to the most popular game on SideQuest, Physics Playground 2. This is going to be an interesting one, as it is very different with the first predecessor of the game, which I'm going to be showing you today in this video. So with this first one right here, we are on Physics Playground 1. I'm just going to show you a little bit of a comparison, so when we get onto the second game, which is the main feature of this video, you'll have a pretty good idea of what to expect. So as you can see with the first game right here, you've got all the weapons laid out right in front of you on a table, and as you can see, it's pretty laid out, so there's quite a lot of stuff that you can do here. The full playground with all the objects, and if you go right here, you've got a full shooting range which you can try right here, which is very cool, and it's quite blocky. The graphics are still pretty good, so it's not all terrible. But if we just carry on to just go and have a look, you got all the crowbar stuff, you got all the places of which you can go and like jump up and hit up. The controls are very similar to the second game, so the controls don't really change much with this. And you've got like a whole little maze and little playground area right here, which you can pretty much just have fun with, roam through, do whatever you like, which is one of the best parts about this. Then, if we do go all the way into the menu right here, you will be able to have a look that there is a missing area here, which I will show when we get to the second bit. But these are all the settings. Pretty self-explanatory, with calibration of height and all the options and all that sort of stuff to suit the gameplay to your needs. And it's all pretty much right here, so you can just edit it, change it all you like. So if you click exit out of that, we're just going to go right through over here. There is a really another cool thing with all these like little weapons, like sledgehammers and everything like that. Then, if you do just yank that over there, we've got crowbars, we've got a samurai katana sword, which is very cool, but you do have to use two hands to be able to use this. And then if you go over here, you've got a button where you can spawn ragdoll dummies in, or melee or shooting dummies. So with this right here, we've got ourselves a invincible dummy, which I think it is. And as you can see, the models don't look that great, but they do the perfect job with this, so you can pretty much just whack it as much as you want with it out dying, and just do whatever you like to it. So as you can see, I'm miserably failing a punch in it at the minute, but as you can see, it just keeps falling down if you whack him hard enough, and just keep punching him just like that. Very fun to do, but it can get very repetitive. So now you had a little bit of a look at what the first game is like. This is the second game of Physics Playground. It very much works like Boneworks, if you've ever played that, which is a huge sandbox simulator typed game in VR, which you can use for the Quest 2, which I'm so glad that the guy who made this ended up creating it like this. But if you have a little bit of a look with this, the new additions to the actual game, you've got mods right here. So if you have a little look through all these, you've got like stuff like super strength, super speed, you can dismember body parts of the dummies, time, stop. This is a new extension of stuff that is added to the game, which is cool. There's also a brand new tutorial section which is added, and a new play area. So you've got a blank sandbox, sandbox 1, sandbox 2, and a little arena area which you can fight against dummies. So we're just going to go and head straight into the first arena right here, which is the first one which we played with on the first game. And if you go into the menu here, this is a little new drop menu box, which you just have to click the left button on your move controllers, and you can pretty much appear anything that you want. So these are the new dummies of which we got in Physics Playground 2, also known as Sports Mode. There's a whole load of weapons and a load of different things which you can add into the area and just have a mess around with. So if you want to make a whole obstacle course or a little fighting arena where you have to use certain objects, you can use all these right here. And the best part, the creator of this, he is going to be updating this over time, so you won't be stuck with these forever. So for now, you have all these right here that you'll be able to mess around with, which you'll be able to mess around with the mods and all the new like props, weapons, NPCs, which are the dummies. And honestly, I love how he's done this, because not a lot of games that are like this, where you can have your own sort of mods in-game built in there already, and the fact that he's added in new weapons like this little stun baton, and you'll be able to use stuff like this, I think it's personally really incredible, and I've always wanted to play Boneworks, so this is probably the closest that I'm going to get without actually having a proper PC VR setup right here, and using the Quest 2. I'm honestly a huge fan of it, so if there's anybody watching has ever played Boneworks, or has ever seen what it's about and wanted to play a huge sandbox style game, this will give you the full opportunity. If you've got anything that you just want to let out with stress, using the melee dummies or some of the ragdoll dummies, you just spawn them in like this until that red bar fills up, and literally just like go ahead and do it. So as you can see with my baton right here, I'm just literally beating them up over and over and over again. So with the differences right here, they're pretty big with this game, I will admit. But if you have a little look right here, this is just some of the amazing cool stuff, like the whole new mod menu loadout, the whole new design of the dummies and everything, and as well just the whole initial setup of like the way you can just punch through all these dummies like this. I think it is really cool. I think it's mint. And honestly, I'm probably going to be playing this for quite a while, and I'll be really curious to see what else they add into the game. But apart from that, that is literally it from this video. So if you did enjoy this video, let me know by hitting that like button. Go subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. If there's any new games you'd like to see me cover next in VR, let me know in the comment section down below. But what do you think of this Boneworks style game? Are you going to buy it next? Let me know in the comment section down below. But as always, my name's Chen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.